today on the early morning FBI raids yesterday across the Chicago area that were tied to a major drug trafficking investigation. Federal prosecutors say 9 people are now charged in the case, including a couple accused of leading a cocaine distribution operation. Officials say Joel Andrade and Maura Hernandez moved large amounts of cocaine throughout the city and suburbs, including Little Village, Villa Park, Addison, and Rosemont. 7 of the 9 charged were arrested during yesterday's raids. And new information today on the early morning FBI raids yesterday across the Chicago area that were tied to a major drug trafficking investigation. Federal prosecutors say 9 people are now charged in the case, including a couple accused of leading a cocaine distribution operation. Officials say Joel Andrade and Maura Hernandez moved large amounts of cocaine throughout the city and suburbs, including Little Village, Villa Park, Addison, and Rosemont. 7 of the 9 charged were arrested during yesterday's raids. And new information today on the early morning FBI raids yesterday across the Chicago area that were tied to a major drug trafficking investigation. Federal prosecutors say 9 people are now charged in the case, including a couple accused of leading a cocaine distribution operation. Officials say Joel Andrade and Maura Hernandez moved large amounts of cocaine throughout the city and suburbs, including Little Village, Villa Park, Addison, and Rosemont. 7 of the 9 charged were arrested during yesterday's raids. And new information today on the early morning FBI raids yesterday across the Chicago area that were tied to a major drug trafficking investigation. Federal prosecutors say 9 people are now charged in the case, including a couple accused of leading a cocaine distribution operation. Officials say Joel Andrade and Maura Hernandez moved large amounts of cocaine throughout the city and suburbs, including Little Village, Villa Park, Addison, and Rosemont. 7 of the 9 charged were arrested during yesterday's raids.
All right, guys. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. It's 7:04 a.m. Monday, February 2nd, 2026. And obviously, that's exactly what we're trying to do, guys. Exactly. You guys saw that. So I had to record that directly from Channel 7 News. And we are trying to make a difference here, guys. Just like Channel 7. We are subscribed to Channel 7, of course. And we appreciate their assistance. We are sharing information. Very crucial to state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. I've been doing this since 2003, year and present 2026. And obviously, we are trying to get the public involved. Just like you saw there, there's community gang stalking in the background. And my brain is being attacked electronically right from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. This is to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. Police officers involved in criminal activity are circling the area, waiting for me. That's right. To document a history of mental health issue illness, to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. This is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. Silent incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Plenty of second character witnesses in the area, and of course my ex-wife is home. And they're trying to create family drama, create emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. And police officers involved, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness. And once the victims respond to the game of manipulation. That's right. Bright light harassment. Cover up our windows. We have the police officer on video exiting and entering right next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60204. Second floor hideout. Signed contract with the Martinez family. Taking pictures of all the windows covered up once I respond to the bright light harassment. Joint collaboration. Ton of Cicero officials working on a harassment case against me. Ton of Cicero police officers, of course, and Larry Dominic involved in criminal activity of trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the mailbox exchange, narcotics, child endangerment after school. Children are being used to avoid any suspicious activity. Now, you guys can help out by contacting Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Posted date January 8th, 2025, last year, tax evasion. This is the main proprietor of 5132. I know this individual very, very well. I used to be considered a family member at one time. But they panicked on video the next day upon notification of bleeding from my brain by University of Illinois from long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. There we go. Now, my doctor at Oak Street Health advised me, yes, Miguel, you were bleeding. Dr. Augustine, yes, Miguel, you were bleeding, but the bleeding has stopped. You have nothing to worry about. Well, guess what? When the bleeding stops, it creates a blood clot. This is dry blood that travels up the stem of the brain, cutting off the oxygen. Silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Plenty of second character witnesses in the area, and that's the reason for the electronic harassment to provoke movement reaction response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. Police officers involved in criminal activity, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft Medicaid. Cook County Sheriff on video provoked confrontation. Displays Cook County Sheriff home visit with Thomas Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. That's right, we have a statement from my ex-wife, Tom Dart, Displays Cook County Sheriff, involved in criminal activity. Okay, this is a reaction and response after our upload of the red Suburban parking in front of the fire hydrant time and time again, and changing vehicles and parking away from camera view, and the dollar store owner hugging him in public, very happy with the drug activity of narcotics. So hopefully we can share. You guys can help us open up an investigation. That's right. Other than that, we're just waiting for something to happen to me electronically, of course. Once I become ill, that's why we are documenting everything. So we appreciate your assistance. And obviously, the FBI is on the case. And Thomas Cicero should be next, guys. It should be next. We are working closely with Samantha Chapman, private investigator, Channel 7 News. And hopefully we can make something happen this year, guys. We have plenty of evidence. I've been doing this 2003 year and present. Okay? All right. Let's get together. I continue sleeping. Electronic harassment. See that? All my outlets are covered. And of course, I continue sleeping with my head inside an aluminum pot to lessen the gravity of shock treatment to the brain and high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Please subscribe to Tech Ingredients YouTube channel that explains in great detail how microwave ovens are used for this specific purpose, attacking the victim's brain, lethal, and of course it is a murder plot over time. This is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. The front cover-up, of course, document a history of mental health issue illness with the family members involved. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. We appreciate your assistance, and please share our information. There we go. Public service notification awareness. I want to go on the record now that I can before I become ill. That's right. So this electronic harassment is a sure sign that the police officers are waiting for me right outside. Okay? That's pretty much it. We appreciate your support. Public service notification awareness, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft Medicaid, no witnesses, and plenty of second character witnesses in the area. All right. That's it.